What is true summer versus light summer? And before diving into different examples of the summer representatives, we must remember that true summer is predominantly the dominant and central palette of the summer family, while the light summer is on the border with light spring, which is a totally different palette with a different undertone. And this information is crucial in determining the tones and how the colors are going to differ. I will discuss true summer on the examples of Anna Kendrick and Emily Blunt. Light summer will be discussed on the example of Jodie Foster and partially Lily Donaldson. What do we need to know about true summer? Skin of neutral lightness or medium tone, quite pale, close to porcelain. Blush minimal or not too expressive. The eyes are always with an admixture of gray, so the eyes are not bright. They are blue-gray, gray-green, sudden warm undertones of brown, but as we concluded last time in the previous video about season color analysis, neither the color of your iris nor the color of your veins are reliable sources of determining your true color palette. Even cool hair might be blonde, dark blonde, light chestnut, dark chestnut. Over time, hair can fade or change into warm tones as well. You will see the representatives of this palette very often tend to have reddish or auburn hair colors. Emily Blunt as a true summer color palette. True summer colors, what are the best colors for them? Sea Wave includes gray, turquoise colors, navy, dark blue, and blue-gray. The pinkish undertone of Emily Blunt dictates the vibe. She actually makes this gray-blue color look even better. This composition plays a beautiful story, especially when we turn to the outfit of the 19th century. Almost all the heroines that had porcelain white skin and almost transparent cool undertone blush that made them look so aristocratic. Any gray shades with a cold undertone, especially pearl tones, are good in glaring textures of fabrics like satin or silk. Anna Kendrick as a cool summer color palette. In this case, the actress wears a rather blunt gray color with chiffon and wool textured suit. And then again, we see high contrast in hair color and makeup, but the skin pinkish undertone stays almost the main point here. Here, the burgundy is a deep autumn color, actually. However, the actress has a higher contrast in her appearance, so there she might also use deeper saturated colors as well. Moonlight pale grays and silvers are used instead of white. Anna Kendrick in silver and gold, and here in this comparison you can see why she is a summer type. Silver with its cold undertone beats the golden one with its warmer undertone 1-0. Look how well her skin is highlighted with this silver coldness, while the gold makes her skin look reddish with red colored accessories was a huge miss. Pistachio, from light dusty greens to mustard coniferous colors, choose yellow shades with an admixture of green tones and necessarily dusty, not too bright colors. Emerald, all sorts of cool greens but bright, clean and acidic green. Emily is one of the best examples how well the specific color palette works for her. She looks fantastic with this cold tone of green. Nothing works better for her than cold palettes. Blue satin combines complex blue colors especially good. Light blue is everyday capsule wardrobe color if you are a summer type. However, be aware of these tertiary color combinations such as indigo blue, which is a conglomeration of cold and warm simultaneously. It might not be a preferred choice here. This color is way too bright for Emily and it's a bit dubious for all of her complexion and makes her hair look a little off. I'd rather change her hair color to the darker one for that to play somehow. I assume her natural dark hair color would look fabulous in this composition. With Kendrick, you can see that it's actually not too bad because the actress preserved her natural high contrast. Dusty lilacs, cool muddy pinks and lavenders. I like the way it looks on the background of higher contrasted appearance. In this example with Emily, we cannot say the same And then again, why? Because there is no contrast in her appearance. This warm spring salmon pink makes her look like the whole coloring is off. She needs to come back to her natural coloring with higher contrast, and then this color will work well for her. What color to avoid for true summer? Not all colors will suit you just because you are in the middle of the season. You have to consider how your appearance looks, especially at the very moment. Yellow color, especially when it consists of yellow-green tonalities, are especially dangerous. In the case with neon lime green, it only looks good with tan skin and really expressive makeup. Put it on a pale skin with no makeup, the whole image will be ruined. Two pale colors might not always look good if they are as pale as your skin color, so it becomes one with the skin. It might make your skin look blue tinted or green tinted. Some of the colors will require tan for sure. Like in this example with mustard yellow dress, I'd rather see her in the dress when she is well tanned. Because having pale skin with pink undertone, she creates a clash between cold undertone and warm toned outfit. It doesn't go well together. Which one looks better here? What do you think? Obviously not a bright orange color, does it? What do we need to know about light summer? Light summer is much smoother and more delicate coloring than true summer with a less intense color palette. Light summer starts from spring transition to summer, which is April, June. Then we have true summer, and only then we jump into soft summer with softer tones. The skin is very light, porcelain, often extremely white, almost transparent-like. Dark colors look as contrasting as possible with porcelain skin. Undertone is cold. The blush is minimal or visible or less visible, so the skin is like white velvet. Jodie Foster as a light summer color palette with tan facial features become less contrasting. Skin with age might lose porcelain effect if not protected well. The skin might wither in time and bring more and more of gray undertone and even an overtone, which becomes more visible to the naked eye. The eyes often have an admixture of gray, less often cold blue, sometimes blue-gray or gray-green, never warm admixtures in this case. Often the eyes look cold, like in the appearance of a snow queen. Light hair. Blonde, I like platinum blonde here. Dark blonde, light chestnut, initially hair tone is cool but can fade into warmer tones eventually as well, especially visible during summer and in time. Various dusty blues and purples. Here you can clearly see which shades of blue fit the actress better. Right, it's not an indigo blue, which clashes with its high chroma, while the dusty blue fits her like a glove. Silver. Things look surprisingly good on light summer with the effect of glaring metals. It also refers to pale, cool gray tones. What are the differences between true summer versus light summer? Both palettes, true summer and light summer, belong to one family. Hence, they also share one cold undertone. However, since the true summer is the central palette, it will be the most cold colored, concentrated, and all the colors will be presumably cold, with cold undertone, and none of the warm colors will penetrate the palette. Although it has been mentioned multiple times in the previous discussions in videos, if the palette does not change, then what does? And that would be your appearance through time. Even if you don't change your hair color or your eye color or your makeup, even if all of that stays untouched since your birth, you still change through time. The more we progress forward, the more we see the changes. It especially concerns summer types because the gray tone naturally that is present in the appearance will be more visible with time. And Jodie Foster is a great example of tracking this tone through the time. You need to be more careful adding the contrast if you are a light summer. Very harsh colors might look too striking for the eye. It's not bad, it's just a natural process we would need to adjust to, so to speak. Light summer is perhaps the most delicate color type. Light summer is on the border with light spring, which is warm in undertone. Spring is essentially higher in chroma than summer. The colors of it will not only be warmer but also lighter and brighter. Lily Donaldson has been previously typed as a light summer color type. However, in this discussion we will see that she actually is a light spring. It's easy to determine that, but also very easy to make a mistake. She seemingly has all the attributes of the light summer appearance. The blue eyes, the blonde hair, neutral skin color, and most pastel colors fit her really well. But if you are unsure about your undertone, just do the gray color test. In this discussion about Bella Hadid, gray color plays the most significant role, as it should fit you like a glove. Lily is a beautiful girl. The gray is not enhancing anything in this case, while Bella looks fantastic, especially when without the makeup. The color is muting her appearance out, making her look a little bit lost. Another great example is comparing gold and silver tones. In gold, she looks fantastic. Her skin is rather on the warmer side than on the cool one. There is a significant difference between those two tonalities. Spring colors to enhance the appearance. Predominantly, spring colors play well with her appearance, and not only because she's a Victoria's Secret model, but also that it is her true season. You would rather be advised against yellow and orange tonalities as a summer, but then again, look at that. There is no doubt that Lily Donaldson is a spring type. Compare these two variants. A lively, bright, high chroma, warm color is a beautiful enhancement for the natural appearance that makes her look better, while the almost black, dark navy plus brunette hair makes her look tired and rather aged. Yes, the wrong color can make you years older than you actually are. And I hope this information was useful for you. Please don't forget to subscribe and let me know what you think in the comments down below. And see you in the next episode.